Hashem Adonai. Blessed be the name of the Lord, Hashem Adonai. Blessed be the name of the Lord, Hashem Adonai. Lift it up, hey. Blessed be the name of the Lord, Hashem Adonai. Blessed be the name of the Lord, Hashem. Blessed be the name of the Lord, Hashem Adonai. We blessed be. Yinini Anua Danua, Hekidi Jawuja Dahule, Saute Huna Nagahuti, Tini Adeni Kuna, Eni Ajano Alue Solo. Haya! Blessed be the name of the Lord. Baruch Hashem. Hey, blessed be the name. Hey, Baruch Hashem. Baruch Hashem. From Asia to Africa, be your name, my God. Baruch Hashem Adonai. America to Europe, blessed be your name. Baruch Hashem Adonai. Antarctica we sing, blessed be the name of the Lord. Baruch Hashem Adonai. And female will say, blessed be the name of the Lord. Baruch Hashem. Young and old, we cry out, blessed. Baruch Hashem. Family altars, we cry out, churches will cry out, blessed be the name. The children will cry out. Communities will cry out, blessed. Mother Lord, revival, we break out. There will say,
nation to nation. Family to family, territory to territory.
Yes. Hello. It's awesome having you with us again this evening. Without wasting much time, we are having wonderful people on the seat this present moment with us. Celebrate with me, Bro Daniel Eniola. Good to have you. Yeah. And then we have with us too in the house Pastor Elizabeth Adeni. Awesome, awesome people. Tonight is going to be a wonderful one, a great one, an impactful night. Our focus tonight will be on mastering your day. You know, I've been getting like some beautiful feedbacks from yesterday's live section. I know that today's encounter will be greater. It will be greater. So without wasting much of your time and our own time, I would like to quickly welcome Pastor Lizzie for a brief introduction to this particular subject matter we are looking at, mastering, your day. What exactly does this, means? Like to you personally, what does it mean to master one's day?
Thank you so much for that question. And good evening to my viewers. Good evening to you wherever you are listening from. Okay, so going to answer that question, what does it mean to master your day? What does it mean to master your day? I would like to begin by saying that you must recognize your day as a gift by God to you.
Wow.
So if you do not understand that your day is a gift from God to you, you would not treasure that day. And how you treasure your day, right, is by focus and priority. We can have two sets of people. Both of them wake up in the morning. The first person wakes up, and what the person is, doing is going through social media, and after that, the person is like, oh, I want to go and
scrolling all day.
Scrolling all day. Then after that, the person says, I want to go and sleep. And then you get to ask the person, how was your day? You just get the response, homo. And then another person you're going to ask, the person wakes up, and even before the day, the person has planned what he or she is going to do throughout that day. So the person knows what he or she wants to achieve in the day, and because of the plan. So the person is able to achieve something definite. And after the end of the day, there can be a measurable achievement at the end of the day. Wow. So mastering your day is first of all by recognizing that the day is a gift from God. So if you do not understand that your day is a gift from God, you cannot learn how to master your day. And let me just wrap it up by saying that, mastering your day means mastering how to deal with distractions, mastering how to deal with things that are not, shifting aside things that are not on your list of priorities. and planning your day to achieve the definite results. I know there's still more to say, but I'm just.
You can say more. Let's have it.
Alright, so I talked about identifying your day as a gift from God.
Yes.
And
yes, yeah.
I've also talked about.
And that is so powerful. Identifying your day.
Exactly, from God. Identify your day as a gift from God. Psalms. I had to, while I was going through this topic, I had to write down this Psalm 118 verse 24 says, "This is the day that the Lord has made. You will rejoice and be glad." Yes, exactly.
Wow.
So you must understand that this day is a gift from God, and also have a definite plan on your day, right? And those plans are what is going to guide you. So even when you want to deviate and do something else aside from the plans that you have, you can now know that I have this to do, I have that to do. Mastering your day is knowing distraction and holding distraction by the neck.
Wow.
No distraction. I've mastered you in this day. You're not going to be distracted. I've gained power over you. So you should be able to master the things that are called distractions in your day. Gain mastery over them.
Wow.
And to also be able to know the things that drives you into achieving your goal, the right environment for you, and all of those things. So when you are able to put all those things into place, and self-evaluation also matters, even in mastering your day, and all of those things. So if you put all those things, it's going to help.
Thank you so much, Pastor. I think that is something to run with. The fact that your day is a gift from the Lord. In fact, if you are not going to respect your day because it's your day, respect your day because of the integrity or the nature, or the powerfulness of the one who has given you today. It's just like receiving something from your pastor. It's different from just you laboring on something or laboring to get a particular thing personally. You can undo it anyhow. But if you are receiving a gift from your pastor, and then of course you know that your pastor is going to also require of you how you are using the gift. There is a way you consciously handle that thing, not necessarily because of the value of the thing, but the worth of the person you understand who delivers the gift to you. So apart from the fact that God gave you a gift of your day or the gift of a day, the fact that every day is also full of, every day is full of potential, full of blessings, and the things that you're also trusting God for. You need to reference your day. You need to value your day, because if you can't value your day, you can't master, you can't pay attention to mastering your day. That's a very beautiful one. I would like to, quickly moving forward, I would like Rodania to talk to us about how one can intentionally, engage day mastery, like how to intentionally maximize or master one's day.
Thank you very much, sir, for this opportunity. Wow. How to maximize your day. First of all, just like Pastor Lizzie has said, that you must see today, your day as a gift from God, and that's why if you look at it very well, that's why it's called present. Something that is presented to you. So once you move to 12:001 a.m., it becomes a past.
Yeah.
And for every present you receive, even while you are unpacking it, you keep careful of unpackaging that present. So, talking about how one can maximize its day, it starts from the place of planning. In yesterday live streaming, one of the speakers made mention of something very key and very important in maximizing your day. She made mention of to-do list. For you to maximize your day, you need to start from the place of, okay, what is it that you want to do on that very day? Yes, because when you know what you do on that very day, number one, it tells you to deal with distractions. Because when you look at it, you are not in my plan, so I cannot in a way give my time.
Can't accommodate you.
That's just it.
Yeah.
That I can't accommodate you at this moment because I do not have a time appointed for you And just like someone that has exams to do, and you know that okay, today you want to read physics because you're having physics exam tomorrow. No matter how close that friend is to you, if that friend brings a biology today, you shouldn't have space for that.
Yeah.
And for you to maximize your day and to build intentionality, just like I stated earlier, that you have to treat it like a gift from God. And once you treat it like a gift from God, you now plan intentionally.
So it means that mastering your day is simply planning your day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow.
That's just it.
Now to plan your day is to, engage to do list, strategically have a list
Yes, sir.
of what you want to do.
Yes, sir.
Wow,
Yes, sir.
that's awesome. I mean, that is something to run with. That's something to label on. I know Pastor Lizzie has something to say about that.
Okay. But Dan talked about to-do lists. But then I also believe that there was actually a time that I stopped doing to-do lists. And the reason why I stopped doing to-do lists is because I was not following the things that I wrote on my to-do list.
Yeah.
And I know that there are so many people that are also like that. So I'm not downplaying the power of to-do lists.
To-do lists.
No, it's very, very pivotal. So what I'm saying here is that beyond to-do lists, in fact, in the setting of to-do list, we must say something to that effect. Because, there is a way that the weight of the many things you have not done can weigh you down. And you put so much than your to-do list can accommodate in a day. So it is also important that you know the things. It can be two things. It can just be even the one goal that you want to smash in that day and put it there. You understand? Put something that you know that you can achieve in that day. And also after, setting to-do lists, one thing that I also believe that can help people in mastering their day, right, and achieving whatever it is they want to achieve is having accountability partner.
Yeah.
Yes, having accountability partner. That this is what I want. Let me come and report myself to you. I have set to-do list too, but there is a tendency that I still want to be like, maybe I'm the one that set it. I can pull this down. But when you have an accountability partner, the person is, how far done? Have you done that thing?
Yeah.
This and that and all of that. So that one is also very important. And another thing that I also think that is important is that you don't set your to-do list today. You set it the day before. So when you set it the day before, you know that even because that to-do is also a task itself. You know that task is outside your day already, right? And let me just say the last thing that you can also do is that you can, I think there is a book I read about eating the frog. I mean, you can try to eat the frog. So once you do that, you know that the other things that I'm able to do, if I can achieve these, then I have the strength to be able to achieve it. And there is a day you can plan your day early and achieve something early in the day that is going to give you the drive and the motivation to go through the rest of the day.
Wow, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that wonderful point. Accountability partner is so key. You can have someone that you can share your plans with. I mean, that has a way of setting you on your feet to go, about smashing your goals. That's so beautiful. Before we proceed, I would like us to dwell more on, expanding or revealing the value of, of a man's day. The fact is that many people don't really know how important their day is to their future. Many people don't understand it, and of course, because everybody who is ambitious is always thinking of future, what my future holds. If you don't know what today holds, the future might not hold anything.
Yes,
So one of the ways to really stand up for oneself and have every day perfectly, engaged is to simply know the value of the day. Can we just deliberate on that, like the value of the day. How important is one's day, to his future, to his own future? Yeah. I want Pastor Lizzie to say something, then we are going to come to.
Alright. I'll still go back to that scripture. This is the day that the Lord has made.
Yeah.
I will rejoice
And be glad.
and be glad in it. So there is a way you can actually identify that this day is a gift from the Lord.
Yeah.
But you are still sorrowful and mournful throughout that day. After you know
In
that.
context, in connection, the value of your day,
Yes.
the importance of your day in connection to your
To
future.
the future.
You
Okay.
understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Let me pick it up from there. We have so many people that they have dreamt so big and so wide. I mean, they have dreams of mansions. They have dreams of their future countless times. In fact, wake them up and they will tell you the beautiful plans in
Yes.
their future. But then they do not understand that what makes for the future is actually the day. What makes for the future is
It's
actually
actually
the
one's
day.
day, yeah.
Yes, one's day. And then you can so
So are
much.
you trying to say that? Are you trying to say that a man's day is the foundation
Of his future, yes. So
Mm.
if a man will not make do with the day,
With the day.
such a man cannot enter into that future.
Into the
The
future?
future will only become a dream. In fact, it
Wow.
will remain in the dream of that man.
Wow!
So the man can be so vast, the man can be so beautiful in the dream realm.
Beautiful vision inside the vision book.
Inside the vision book. But then when you look at the man and you
Wow.
compare his vision book, you are like,
To
no,
his
this
destiny,
there is
to his life. You can't
to
see
his
it.
life,
There is
you are
no
seeing-
connection.
There is no connection. You will think that vision book
Wow.
belongs to another man.
Mm.
Yes, it belongs to another man. And that's what I'm talking about, the importance. So even if your vision
Wow.
cannot enter into your day, what you do in the day, then I don't think that is the vision.
Come again.
If your vision cannot enter into your day,
Wow.
that vision is
So
not
it means that whatever your day cannot accommodate, your future
your
cannot.
future cannot. So
Wow.
and then the funniest thing is that we pay so much attention to the future. And then but we can see the future to the top of the ladder. We pay so much attention to the things on the top of the ladder that we fail to realize that this ladder has steps.
Wow.
It has steps that I need to climb one step after the other.
So no matter how interested you are in getting to the top
You
of
must
the
climb the
ladder,
step.
it is wisdom to know that step by step, from
Yes.
step one, then to
To the following step.
wow.
Yes. So once you jump,
Wow.
if you now try to jump from the first step to the last
You
one,
will crash land.
you will crash.
Thank
You
God we have
sustain.
a nurse in this place.
And you might sustain multiple fractures. And that's why so many people regret.
Wow.
Yes. So let me go back to how important rather the day is.
The
So
day
you
is.
must your vision must accommodate whatever it is that happens in your day. And then if we are not careful, there is a way we can be so particular about the future, and then we become reactive about what happens at it. We've seen so much about the future, you see so much about the vision, and you're just angry about your present state. And what's the day now?
And you are now disconnected from your
From the day. Not knowing that the day is what leads you to the
day to
future.
the future.
So a man can focus so much on the dream and the future, and the man becomes angry with his present.
Are you trying to talk about anxiety here? That once a man is over anxious about
Yes.
tomorrow,
Yes.
today can be stolen from him.
Today can be stolen from him. So, and the devil can leverage on that.
Come on, somebody type in the chat section, give me my day. Just type it in the chat section. Just type it there, the comment section. Give me my day. I'm telling you, I think we need to declare a war. You understand? In the spirit. And that war is simple. Place demand. Lord, give me my day. If God can offer a man his day, his future can be delivered to him. It is. Go on, Pastor. You are the one setting. You are setting your fire.
And then, as Papa was speaking, I think another important prayer that even everybody must pray is that if the Lord can show you the revelation of your day, if you can have the revelation of your day, sincerely, you begin to treasure that day better. Because you know that.
Pastor, unfortunately, people don't want to pay attention to God showing them anything about their day. They want
Future.
revelation of the future. No.
But it can't happen. And the reason why I say it can't happen because I've never seen a man that it happens to. So you will God will only wait for you for the day you are ready
Wow.
to start actively taking your day.
But what can you say to those who are afraid of their day?
Those who are afraid of their day.
Some people are even afraid to wake up the next day.
And I believe
Like they
that.
are on the bed and they are thinking of, no. Why? Because there is nothing fascinating about the present for them. There is nothing fascinating. And maybe they didn't really, they are unable to picture the day as a present, just like Brodine said, that your day, that's why they will refer to it as your present, you understand? I mean, some people cannot relate with their day as a present to them, as a gift from God to them. And because they can't relate with it, they are, rather threatened by the day, like by their day, that they want to do everything to get themselves disconnected from the day. And so they focus their attention on the future, their prayer point on the future, they are reading books for the future, because they believe that today holds nothing for them. Today is not pregnant, today is empty for them. And because of the fear of, no, I can't cope, I can't relate with what is going on in my life. Look at me, I'm poor, I'm this, I'm that. This is not how I want my life to be. Because of that, they intentionally or unintentionally disengage themselves from their day. And many remain in that position, for a long time. And many will still stay there for a long time. Wow.
Sorry, sir. Can I please say something?
Yes.
Thank you very much, sir. So, I just want to say this to someone that is listening to us out there. You feel regret every time you wake up. I just want you to understand it's all about your mind. You need to fight the battle within your mind. And we just want to quote this scripture that it daily loads us with benefits. The moment you wake up and know that there is a benefit ahead for me, that in a way will raise your consciousness to want to know that benefit. And in the process of you knowing that benefit, and you're able to yield on that benefit, your day is settled.
I think that is also deep. Blessed is the God who daily loads us with benefits. Oh, it means that every day is pregnant.
Sorry, sir.
Maybe I should tell everybody to live future.
And even the thing there is,
pay attention to the present.
Exactly. Because the present is the process that makes up for the future.
Yeah.
It's just like someone that desire and has a goal to get to the Mount Everest. And you can't get to the top of the Mount Everest without the stairs.
Even if you are a bird, you will still fly.
Exactly. Still pass through the clouds.
And I think
My God.
I think that this is the newest tactic of the enemy.
Of
now.
the devil.
It's the newest tactic
Wow.
of the enemy now.
Wow.
It's not even
This pastor, say more about that.
It's not even tampering with dreams again.
He's not afraid of you dreaming and having great vision.
I think before he was afraid of the dream of Joseph. But
Wow.
even now, believers will dream, wake up powerfully.
Wow.
So it's even the dream that is now using as a stumbling block for husband, because there is a way you can be so sure of your dream that this is the future that I've seen, and then you just wake up in today, but you wake up and then you are seeing nothing. Now that you are seeing nothing, that is a problem. He is the one making you to see nothing.
To see nothing.
So such a man needs transformation. First of all, of the mind, because the mind of the man has been affected.
Wow.
The mind of the man has been made to believe that this that I have can only exist in my vision book.
Sorry, Pastor, is there any connection between seeing nothing in one's day and distraction?
Yes.
Seeing nothing in one's day and distraction. And what role does distraction play in making that happen in the life?
Distraction, like a wise man once said, distraction will actually come in the form of the things that attracts you.
Wow.
Right? It comes in the form of the things that attracts you.
So it means that there is no distraction without an attraction.
Yes. And that is one of the tactics of the enemy right now. That is one of the tools, a major tool that is even using distraction. And do you know how distraction tries? Distraction says, Shebi, you did this thing yesterday. You did not see any results. Why don't you do something else? That's distraction. Distraction leveraged on, and you know what so many people are now focused on is that they want immediate results. You know, I was saying something about you waking up and saying nothing, right? So you do it today because you do not see an immediate result. You believe that there is nothing in that day. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. You believe that there is nothing in that day, and that is what the devil leverages on. Not knowing that what you do, you must continue to do.
Yes.
It follows process.
Process, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And continuity.
Yeah.
And perseverance, so that you can see the desired results. And how distraction comes in is by trying it and then be like, what I'm even doing, there is no result.
There is no, I can't even
So
see
a man that easily gives up will be there's this word I want to use, will be prone to distraction. Such a man will easily be distracted. So doing something and easily, giving up and not saying nothing in the day, then distraction comes in, like you've done this once, but then there is no result.
Wow. Please, I would like us to go deeper with this distraction of the thing. I think that is a major tool in the hands of the devil,
Yes.
for snatching the day from men. Can we really say that there are legitimate distractions and illegitimate distractions? Can we say that, like, Bro Daniel, you are a creative person, you are into design, you are into different things, and now video editing, live streaming, and different stuff. Like, are there legitimate distractions? If yes, can you give us some possible examples of that? Are there illegitimate distractions? I mean, when we talk about legitimate distractions, we are talking of you having too many responsibilities. These are things that should be done. They are very, important to you. You know that, okay, it is good for you to read that day. It is good for you to enter the bathroom and also shower. You understand? It is good for you to pray. It is good for you to do this. Paying attention to everything together at the same time as a way of pulling you back and, stuff like that. So I want us to talk around that, and then also talk around illegitimate distractions. There are distractions that are not worth it, but then people still fall to that. So there are people who are able to escape, the illegitimate distractions because they just feel no, I'm too small to be watching. I'm too big, to be paying attention to Rodunije. I'm too big to be paying attention to what's the name of all this brain jotter and all of that. So there are people who are able to say no to that, but then they are still caught in the web of their own, like what I can call seemingly or legitimate distractions. I want us to talk extensively.
Thank you very much, sir. Talking about legitimate and illegitimate distractions, before we dive into those things, I would love to mention one thing. Before you can tell that something is a distraction or not, you must have built a system and structure around your life to know that this is actually a distraction. Because a wise man once told me that a man's life without structure is moving nowhere. If you don't have structure,
a structureless life.
Distractions.
like you,
My God.
you will find out that if your life do not have structure, you will be given to distraction, but you will not know, and you will find it playing. Like you are distracted, you will not know that you are distracted. But this is giving you one kind of feeling, pleasurable feeling.
Yeah,
But
and that is why distraction and attraction, they have something.
yes, sir.
powerful.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
So moving on to a legitimate and illegitimate distractions. Okay, I want to put an example of what happened to me. I woke up one day and I was to attend to something. I already have to do this schedule right, and I want to do a lot of things for that day. But just one call, and that one call was really very important. And I have to.
My calls from Pastor Tosin.
I received that call.
Yeah.
It's almost it's like half of my day.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, let me put an example. Maybe you have someone that is sick, that is very close to you and very dear to you.
Yeah.
If an emergency comes in,
You can't abandon the
exactly. You can say, my destiny is important too. No, that person
That's
also.
a legitimate distraction.
Exactly. You will know that you are not trying to build up an excuse for not doing what you ought to do.
Wow.
It's just that you enter into an emergency stage. It is normal.
Wow.
But an illegitimate distraction is a distraction where you know that this thing is not emergency. This thing, if I don't do it, I will not die. But if I venture into this thing, it's going to eat part of my day off.
Yeah.
And the moment something eats your time, the time is not recovery.
It's not recoverable.
It's not
Wow.
recoverable. Because
Wow.
the time appointed for something, if not used for that thing, the thing that is supposed to be done for the time you are postponing it to will now be affected.
Wow, that's why we bring more confusion.
That's just it. So that's what now leads to regret of I couldn't do this thing yesterday. Will I not put it in today?
Yeah.
Now the time meant for a 1 hour task for today will now be shortened. Now we now reduce your level of productivity. For every creative that is out there listening to me, sometimes you might be online and be like, I'm looking for resources. And from there, just looking for resources, you spend like 4 hours on Instagram or any other platform trying to gain inspiration. But I tell you, if you have structures around your life, that thing will not last. Yes, you can be distracted, but that thing will not last. And I will, yes. And there is a way you can do that. You know, I started with putting structure and systems around your life. Is that there is a application that is called Digital Wellbeing on your phone. As a creative person, I know that when I go on social media sometimes, I can see certain things that are very attractive. I want to watch this, I want to learn this. What I do is I build up a structure. Okay, in a day, both my Facebook, my Instagram, my TikTok, and my Twitter, I only spend an hour on it. So if I'm on Facebook for 1 hour, that has cancelled the remaining time I want to spend on every other social platform. So
that's like your own punishment
that's for the day.
for not keeping to your plan.
Exactly. So sometimes when I text some people, I'm sorry, I will soon be going offline. I've said it to a friend of mine. He said, "Oh, God, this is just passing." I said, "Sorry, my WhatsApp time for the day." For me to be on WhatsApp is just 3 hours. And once I extend that 3 hours, I can no longer access my WhatsApp. My phone will automatically log it. So for me to now go ahead and change the time, I'm compromising my system.
Your system. Wow.
So being distracted, just like I stated from the beginning, that there is what we call an emergency state. Yes, there is an emergency state.
Wow.
That's a legitimate distraction. You can be distracted from your task, but you are not still distracted from your day. Yes, because that thing is part of your day, but you were not aware of it. So when next such thing wants to happen, there is a better way to go around it.
Wow. Thank you so much, Bro Daniel, for that wonderful contribution.
I would love to just have something to
Yes, we are not going. We are not going yet. So you are going to add something, you know. From what you have said now, it means that there is no how we can actually be without, you know, encountering distractions. So how we react to them or how we handle distraction is what matters. Wow. Thank you so much for that. So let's have
Alright.
top up from
Um,
music.
Let me just add it that there are some calls that are very important, but you must still learn the principle of short doors.
Yes,
Wow. Wow.
You must learn the principle of short doors.
Wow.
There was a call that was very important that I knew that if I pick this call, I just know that this what I want to do, I will be able to do it.
Yeah.
Or let me say, for example, there was a call that I should have, put across to someone. And due to at that point that I said I want to do something, that was not okay. This that you're meant to call this person.
Wow.
I told myself I will call this person when I'm done with this
In
thing.
this thing.
So you must learn the principle of short doors. If this call is going, if you don't want to say any call when you are doing something, put your phone on do not disturb.
That's the best thing.
Or even if flight mode. And when you are done, even if it is emergency,
Yeah.
if that emergency, they were not able to reach you, they will be able to reach somebody else.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Exactly. So that's part of what that's one of the things I want to say. Then another thing I want to say, as Rodine was speaking, something came to my mind. That's what if every one of us, we actually, as the day comes, we make do of the day. You avoid distraction. You treasure the day as it should be. You avoid distraction, procrastination, and all of those things. And the day comes, you do what you're expected to do.
Yeah.
And then you continue to move in your goal. Some prayers we pray to God.
We're not
We don't pray, don't pray.
You know
Yeah.
the queue at pastor service will
We
reduce.
reduce.
Yeah. Very
So
true.
sometimes
Very true. I want you to reduce it.
Because we all need to engage in what we call deep work. Like
Yeah.
you just want to sit down, just think about it. This thing, no. Just have
So
to-
if we can actually do what we are supposed to do in the day,
yeah.
even the way we pray for mercy will reduce. Because mercy is God's rescue system
System.
for us wasting our days.
For using your own hand to
To
destroy
destroy the day. So God is even let me just speak on God's behalf. Maybe God is tired of we asking for mercy for the day we did not use well. Maybe He wants us to ask for mercy for something else and not for the day that we did not use it. So what I'm just trying to say is that you may continue to pray and your prayer, you are still not achieving results. This is not downplaying prayer. There are some things that prayer will do. There are some things that system and structure will achieve.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, and to just wrap it up, if you build structure around your life, and that helps you to conquer, that helps you to wage war against distraction. If you do not abide, how your structure becomes stronger is by abiding by the structure. Because if you are the one breaking down the structure, it's just a matter of time. The structure will collapse.
Wow.
So how the structure gains strength is by saying yes to the structure. Every time the structure comes to check you.
Yeah.
So once you can say yes to the structure, then the structure is like, oh, I like this guy. I want to do business with this guy. And then the structure becomes more strong. But when you are the one that set it up and you are the one that is pulling it down. So in fact we must respect the structure that we put up. Yes, we must. If every other thing should be able to come and go, which not structure. Structure should be the one to put us in check. And like, oh, you are not doing this, you are not doing that. And once we, respect our structure becomes stronger.
Wow. I mean, you have enough on the table already to deal with, to deal with. An average man will fight distraction all day long. But the smartest among humans will distract their distractions. And how to distract your distractions, we already had, we've listened to that from our beautiful contributors. Ensure that you build up a structure around you. That's how to distract the distraction. If not, fighting distraction is not a problem. Why? Because of the attraction element that your distraction comes with or rides on. It will be too difficult. I want you to type it in the chat session. I will distract my distraction. Do you get it? I will distract my distraction. See, there are prayer points that some believers will stop praying if they have understanding of these things. there are many die by fire. Prayers to kill your enemy. That you will change to prayer to deal with distraction. Prayers, to help you keep to your own plans. Prayers to help you embrace structure around your life. Because if you notice, that is actually the enemy that we have now. Distraction. Distraction. The devil is too small to take your day from you. And that's why he's coming in a cunning way to get that day from you. So it means that the enemy cannot steal your day from you if he can't, receive your approval. So until you approve of it, the devil can't take your day from you. Yes, that's why it used to cross your mind. Oh, go to WhatsApp and share. Go to WhatsApp and share. And then something is telling you, okay, I don't go share WhatsApp. I won't read my Bible. And the thing will come stronger. Go to WhatsApp and share. And you will now go there and say, let me even share. Say, nothing will happen. Let me share. I will come back quickly. From WhatsApp, you now find the link. Like if Papa just dropped something. And because it is Papa, that's irresistible. Or a minister that you respect so much. And then you will have a click. Maybe you are now on YouTube from there. 3 hours. You are not back. Embrace structure. And follow after it. If you follow after structure, you are not structured so. To govern your operations every day. I'm telling you. Your productivity will be beyond you. That's the truth. That's the truth. Quickly, I want us to look into procrastination. Because that is one of the ways the day of a man is defeated. Procrastination. I know Pastor Lizzie, we have something to say around that.
All right. Thank you, sir, for that question. I want you to know that sometimes a lazy man, we cannot, we may not, for some time, associate procrastination with laziness. And the reason why I say this is that a lazy man will get conscious, they don't want to
Do anything at all.
It may not even have a plan. In fact, a lazy man may not have a plan for the day. So we are talking about those who are not lazy that have plan for the day.
So it means that a lazy man will even see distraction as a blessing.
As a blessing.
Anytime there is structure there, the lazy man is afraid.
Check his body. His body is hot.
Like, why are you not okay? Why are you not smiling? Why are you not? It's because structure.
Yeah.
Those days when we were still very young, if grandpa want to deal with us, he said, Tosin, sit down there. That's like an attack. That you are not able to move around, play football, that's an attack. We must find it easy and beautiful to sit down and not feel uncomfortable sitting down. Go on.
So procrastination can be as a result of fear.
Okay.
It can be as a result of fear. It can be as a result of lack of clarity. And most importantly, perfectionism. You see these people that are called perfectionists.
I am one of them.
You see this issue of being a perfectionist.
Yeah.
You are trying to look for this environment is not conducive enough to do what I want to do.
Yes.
And
this work I'm doing is not perfect enough.
It's not perfect enough. There is no light in my street.
Maybe I need more courses. Let me go and do them. My God.
No, let me cite an example to that effect.
Yeah.
I have studied myself that there are some times when I do things spontaneously.
Yeah.
I get the kind of result I want. Now, there was a particular day that I recorded something. You know all these faceless videos that I do that I just put a picture there. So one of these, I did that video. It was in the evening. I was not ready for that video. I was not ready at all. But that particular day, an idea, I was watching someone else's video, and that idea just came to my mind. And I know that if I put this idea down, now the perfectionist side of me wants to write out and form
and develop
it. But that means that no and record. And that was what I did.
Wow.
Now, the environment was telling me that I should not do that. Why? There were noises outside. I was outside. People were talking inside the house. But I just picked up that phone
Wow.
and then I recorded it. So after I recorded, I said, okay, I'm going to edit this thing tomorrow. But then I know that, this urgency that I just need to do this
So
thing.
do this
So
thing.
immediately, I went to CapCut and I started editing. And it was then I knew that, thank God I did not give into this. The environment is not right. Environment is not right. What's it called?
There is no light.
There's no like another
This
that.
one.
Because eventually I just discovered that okay, I can actually filter the noise.
Yeah.
The noises and all will be removed from there. Now eventually I did that video. I perfected everything. Even myself before the day I released that video, I think I listened to that video at least 20 times.
Wow.
Because I was like, let me do this thing.
Wow.
I was so happy that I did that. And afterwards, I released that video and it got the most engagements.
Wow.
People were like, oh, we love the way you
We
do
love
this.
this thing.
We love the way you, and now, if because of no rights environment and all of those things, I did not do that, what is going to happen? Now, the result I was able to generate will not be there. And the meaning of that is that I won't see something to boost myself that you are the one that did this thing. So that means you purchased something. So back to procrastination, it comes with, this wanting to be perfect, fear and all of that. And that is what you must deal with. God was telling Joshua that only be courageous. That was the word. Not even be ready. Because if you are waiting to be ready, you will continue to
We will
wait.
never be ready.
You will never be ready. So in fact, the goodness of the day is not for those who are ready. It is for those who actually embrace the day, even necessarily before they are ready. You understand? That is not ruling out the part of planning the day. So what I'm saying is that if you are waiting to be ready, that is a sign of you wanting to be perfect, and that day will not come. And even if it's going to come, you would have wasted a lot of time. So just start. If you are feeling it, most times you don't even feel it. You begin to feel it along the way.
Wow.
Along the way. So how we deal with procrastination is that you must trash out that fear, your mind. There should be a reconfiguration in your mind of the mind. So if that one is there, rule out fear. I can do this. Don't replace I can't do this with I can do this. And you'll be so surprised that the words you speak to yourself, they are very powerful. They are very powerful. The words you speak to yourself. So if you can tackle that internal force, this force of is it the law of inertia that only an external force
And object remains on the same position
except being
acted upon.
So that force within you must be able to move you to do that which you want to do.
Wow.
And also rather, you must trust the process and just ensure that you are moving. Because perfectionists will be like, this thing is not perfect enough. This thing is not perfect enough. This thing is not perfect enough. And then you fail to recognize that the first attempt may not be perfect. But what even makes me to be that perfect person is the continuity in the process.
Wow.
Is the continuity in the process. So you must be able to tackle fear. Don't wait for the right environment. Don't wait for the right time. Don't wait for the right resources. If you are waiting for all those things, you are still equivalent to that man that is only focusing on the top of the ladder and forgetting that there are steps to climb.
Yeah, to climb. Wow, that's so great. That's awesome. I don't know if you have something to add to that.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. For the issue of procrastination, I just want to give you an analogy, and it should be analytical, and I want you to follow me carefully. You have a goal of getting to the top of the mountain by 12 p.m. and you are supposed to take your first step by, let me say, by 6 a.m. And you're not saying, let me wait till 7 a.m. That means that the more you prolong the things, the process you are to embrace to help you achieve that which you have set before you, your goal, that means you are also postponing the day in which you will achieve that goal. So if there is a level of manifestation you are expecting, if there is a level of, achievement that you are looking up to, you must learn to do that which is required of you every day. Because if you skip a day, you are not going to get to that very goal at the specific time that you set for yourself.
So it means that procrastination is also
It postpones the day of manifestation.
no, what I'm trying to say is that procrastination is a product of delayed, it's a product of a man embracing, it is a product of lack of action. Yes, especially there are things you need to do now, you are not doing it. You now wait till next time to get it done. In fact, in itself, that is not still procrastination, that's a delay. But because of that delay, at the time that you now need to do a particular thing, you now have too many things to do. You now say, no, I will do it tomorrow, I will do it then. Wow. So what you are trying to say is that if we take the right step at the right time, and we move when we ought to do, there will be no need for this one pushing it so time because we now have too many things to deal with at the same time. Wow.
That's the reason why many people feel like they are experiencing a delay that is caused by demon or
something.
I happen to be a victim of procrastination at certain point in my life, but when I look at it, I say, if I continue like this, I will not get anywhere. That's just it. Because what you are supposed to do today, you are postponing to tomorrow. Do you know the troubles in tomorrow said that
wow.
You are not aware of the troubles that will come with tomorrow. Why not just embrace all the trouble for today, fight it with all your energy, then when tomorrow comes, you know, this is a new energy.
Wow.
That's why whatever you are not able to do today, when you wake up the next day, I beg you, don't feel regret of not doing that which you ought to do yesterday.
And that is normal, the regret will come.
Exactly.
The need to, to feel bad about it
will come.
And of course, that is what also brings about overwhelm. People just get
that's
tired. Okay, thank you so much for the wonderful contributions. We are bringing this live meeting or podcast now. So it grows little by little, and on a final note, I just want us to talk about this important aspect of mastering one's faith. I discovered that people want to bite more than they can chew in a day, and because of that, they get to use the entire day. Why? Because they want to multitask. Of course, that multitasking too is also a product of accumulated work because of procrastination. So these things, we can say that they are interconnected. That's the truth. So how do we deal with it? For instance, for someone now who has a lot to do, to handle, and in fact, that's why most people are even running away from their day. That's why people are disconnecting themselves from the reality of their day because they are just too tired. They are just too tired. They can't undo everything together. So each time they want to do something, their mind is telling them, you want to do this, you want to do this, you want to do that. Do you remember this? And because of that, the people ended up, a lot of people will end up sleeping. A lot of people have been sleeping and sleeping not because they don't have enough to do, but because they have a lot too much to do that they can't even cope with. So how do we, I want us to talk to everyone listening to us who have too many things on their table to deal with, but because of the enormity of the task on their table, they are not able to move forward. What advice can we give to them? I believe that handling your work one after the other is still so getting it done. But we can, you guys can agree with me that it's not always like that. Especially when you have too many things to really do. You understand? So I want you to speak to us, generally speak to that person who is there, who is saying, I really want to master my day. I want to make, I want to do something great with my day so that my future, can bring forth great reward to me. But then I'm confused, I'm tired, I have too many things. to do, to pay attention to. So how can they move forward? How can that person move forward from here?
Alright, I'm going to be empathic.
Okay.
So maybe Brother will now give us steps and steps. But I'm not going to be giving many steps. It's just one thing that I want to address.
Good.
That I beg, calm down.
If you calm me down,
Calm down.
yeah.
That's what I'm going to tell you.
And of course, that's the first step. Is to still relax. First of all, relax yourself. Just calm down and relax and say, I cannot come and die. That's the start for
I
this.
mean, I didn't even know that Papa was going to talk about this because I wrote it in my journal.
Wow.
The Farabale. Farabale.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, there is the weight of the day. I'm a pastor, so I might preach to you at this point.
Please push.
Push on,
You need the push.
Yeah. You know, let me share a personal experience with you. I believe that the Holy Spirit wants me to share this. So I have also felt like this. I felt overwhelmed. I have so many things to do. Yours might even be accumulation of things that I have not done in months. But mine was accumulation of things that have not been done in years. You see that the weight
That one 50%.
the weight is different.
Yeah.
And comparison now begins to set in.
Mm.
That see your mate and all of that. So one of the scriptures that really helps
Sorry,
me
is that really comparison? Is the devil that carries mind with your situation?
yes, it speaks to you. Yes.
Right here.
And something about this thing is that once the devil presents those accusation voice,
Yeah.
when you accept it becomes your own thought.
Yeah.
It's speaking to you.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with the word of God.
And that weakens you,
My God.
breaks you down.
It breaks you down. It
Wow.
weakens your bones. It weakens
Wow.
your bones. And that is why you need to calm down. And how do you calm down? Matthew 11:26 established that. Come unto me. All you that are weary and heavily laden with loads of things you've not done, come. Drop those, everything and all of that. Drop those things at my feet.
Wow.
And then I will give you rest. But you still carry a body, but a light one. And I look at that light body that body that we talk about. How to make the body to be light.
Wow.
Yes, so you must learn how to calm down, right? Listen, leave the prayer. I'm talking to you right now. I understand how you feel. Because I have been there. Most of us have been there most times when we feel overwhelmed. But I want you to know that there is nothing this overwhelming feeling can achieve. The only thing it will achieve is that it will make you feel weak. And we still need you to achieve that which you want to achieve. So there is a need for you to, calm yourself down. The weight will come. Trust the Lord. You can even pray. Trust the Lord. Lean not on your own understanding. Pray on this Holy Spirit. This is how I'm feeling at this moment. Go to Him, embrace His strength, drop all those weights. Just know that you cannot achieve that thing in a day. You may not even be able to achieve it in a month. So give yourself time. Let yourself breathe.
Wow.
Let yourself breathe. Do that. And with God, God will not tell you to just get over with this. God will tell you, let us walk through this together. Yeah. And I'll just give it to them so that we can talk about the steps.
Wow. All right. Let me quickly. Thank you so much, Pastor. I love those points. Like, calm down. Calm down. I understand how you are feeling. And I've been there. You are not alone. That's a truth. You are not alone. I've been there. I was there just last week. And so especially if you are a man who is on a mission, there is no how you are not going to be faced with these things. That's a truth. Everyone, people are going through this, so you are not alone in these things. You understand my point? So the first thing is to relax and just calm down. Stop beating yourself too hard.
Yeah.
Just relax and tell yourself, okay,
It don't happen.
it don't happen. How do I move from here to the next thing that I need to do? Is that okay? So calm down, relax, and don't do as if you are not aware of what is going on. accept what is going on, but then trust the Lord and don't be too proud. You know, that's the truth. If you are a proud person, one thing that this kind of thing will do to you is to further rubbish you. Why? Because you don't want to accept it. You know, it's just like someone who feels that by now, you know, my mate are in primary 6. And then you are now asking me to go to school. So it means that I will go and start. Of course, you can't go to school and jump to primary 5 or primary 6 because your mates are dead. So if you are going to school, it means that you will go and start from primary 1, not from where your mates are. It will take humility to embrace it and say yes, sir. So because of that lack of humility, you want to make somebody to pack everything and put everything on the table and say, today, by shaking put. I like we continue. But I beg you, calm down. No kill yourself. Is that okay? Yeah. Thank you, sir. So just any word for the people?
You know, Papa has said one of the things I wanted to say.
Yeah.
He didn't say it directly, but I will just give it to you directly. Do not be too afraid to start again.
Yeah.
Do not be too afraid to start again. And when you are starting this time around, the first thing you must do is locate people of like-mindedness, like people of your own caliber,
like-minded people.
that your thoughts, like you reason together. Don't see. Pastor has said you should calm down. Calm down. Yes, I know you are old. You have age to do certain things, but don't let that one be what will decide your life. Just like I said from the beginning, don't be too afraid to start again. That's the first thing I will tell you. Number 2 is that, Pastor already said I should do steps. So I will try and give just a few steps. Yes. I will try and give few steps, and then I will tell you something. Don't be too afraid to start again. And when you are starting this time around, please start with structures and systems. Start with structures and systems.
Repeat your mistake.
That's it. Because Papa, I did one thing recently, and I looked at it. I said, "Oh, now like this is good." I never believed it. I've been finding it difficult to balance some of my. Let me just be open with you today. Some of my feelings, and look at I was like, it's food or something. I was like, okay, no problem. I said, Holy Ghost, help me. I sat down one day, drew out the timetable for my feeding every day for 1 month. I said, okay, how many cup of rice? How many cup of this? How many cup of spag? Because I've been there before. I was under pressure to do many things, to bring food to my table, to get to certain things and do certain things because of many things that are the same. But I'm telling you, if you are not afraid to start thinking, the Spirit of the Lord is ready to help you.
Yeah.
I'm going to end by saying in the book of Genesis, God was not afraid to start again. Yes. He said, God, in the beginning, God created heaven and the earth.
Something happened.
Something happened.
And God still continued. Wow.
Something happened. And when the Spirit of the Lord came back and was hovering upon the same place that God created, they found that it was already void. And God was not afraid to start again. And he knew that the end is that I want man to dominate. I'm just bringing out simple lesson from what was said yesterday, synchronized with what we are doing today.
Yeah.
And God built system to the point of making sure this is what I want to do per day. The first day, the second day, the third day, the fourth day, the fifth day, the sixth day, until the very 7th day that he rested. So what you need to do is start again, time yourself, and build structure around that. I once told someone, I said, sorry, I don't look like what you imagine I will look like, but just give me time. Just give me time. I'm not running by your time, I'm running by my time.
Yeah.
Because the season and time of your life is different from the season and time of my life. What my mate will achieve at age 25, the Lord might be like, oh, you are going to achieve it by age 24. Yes. What that's just understand time and season. After you are ready to start again, you need to build structure, and your structure and system should be on your time and season. Because Papa, if a man does not know the season and time of his life, he will not even know how to maximize the day properly. And how you maximize the day is to do a to-do list, to prepare how you want to spend the day. So the activities that should be on your to-do list should be in synchrony with your season and time. So a man that you are in a fasting season of your life,
so you cannot go and duplicate somebody's to
never. Because that season of that person is different entirely from your season. If you are in the season of building, if you go and copy the person that is in the season of harvesting, you will definitely crash. You will definitely crash. It's just like someone that plants a crop. You are in the season of planting. There are certain pesticides that you should use to kill the germs. And someone has now grown his own crop to a level of harvest, but infected by pests. Now using a different chemical because the roots, the leaves, and other branches of that plant as exactly can bear that. So you are now using that same cure for a plant that is just growing. You are going to kill it. So that's just the few things I would love to share concerning this case. Don't be afraid to start again. Understand your time and season and these structures around it.
Wow. Thank you so much, everyone, for being with us this night. This is so profound. Start from where you are, and this time around, don't just start. Start with proper structure. Start with having an accountability system around your life. Don't be afraid to go again. Treasure your day. Value your day. Is that okay? In fact, forget about your future. Do business with your day. Don't worry, the future will take care of itself. If you have been blessed by this wonderful session with you, I want you to type glory to God in the comment section, in the chat section. What are we saying to Jesus?
Glory, thank you, Jesus.
God bless you all. Thank you. See, we meet again on Friday. You understand? Tomorrow is a Bible study, so you can just join us. We'll be live in the church tomorrow. It's going to be a wonderful time in God's presence. Our series for this month is the Holy Word. It's going to be so powerful and prophetic tomorrow. Is that okay? Join us by exactly 5 p.m. And on Friday, by the grace of God, we shall be meeting weekly for this important event. Yes, and I think on Friday, when are you launching your book?
Okay.
Let's,
I will be launching my book on Friday.
Okay, this week Friday?
Yes.
Okay,
Friday,
so Bro Daniel will be launching his book this week Friday. So it means that from here we'll be running to that place like that. When is the launch?
It's time from 7:30 to
7:30.
Yes, 7:30.
Are we sure we're going to have this class on Friday? No, we are going to postpone it.
Oh my God, we
That book launch is important. You can meet us in the book launch. You understand? It's going to be a wonderful
There should be
time.
a time in the Africa talk around that period.
For postponement, that's the title of the book. Powerful book. Powerful business. So please, thank you so much. Till we meet again, just make do with the wisdom that has been released to you this night, and the Lord will bless you in Jesus' name. Wow, love you guys, and have a wonderful night first.